I think Gamefreak and the Pokemon Company and Nintendo are hiding something that's pretty big, and it's involving a brand new Eeveelution. We have not had a new Eeveelution since Pokemon X and Y, which was Sylveon. Sylveon was the new Eeveelution in Pokemon X and Y because of the new fairy type and everything like that, which is super interesting because Sylveon has a very dedicated couple of seconds in this trailer, in the official trailer for Pokemon Legends Z that was released last year in 2024. So maybe they've been planning something about a new Eeveelution for a while now. Like maybe this was intentional, and this year we're going to get the announcement of a brand new flying type Eevee. Before we get to that, guys, subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed already to help me reach my goal of 16,000 subscribers before the end of the month. And if you want to further support the channel, I have channel memberships turned on, where basically you get some like behind the scenes videos and pictures and extra content over there. But no pressure there, I'm always going to be giving you guys free content here, so back to the video. Okay, so I don't know if I'm able to show this because I don't know if this is a leak, so maybe I'll like kind of crop some of this picture out because I don't know if this has been officially announced or if this is a leak, and I don't want this video to get taken down if this is a leaked photo, just because sometimes like the YouTube automated like copyright thing can find this picture. It's confusing. I don't know how it works, but anyways, there's this poster for Pokemon Day 2025 where you can receive a flying Terra type Eevee. So that's pretty crazy. A flying Terra type Eevee. This is not a flying type Eeveelution, it's a regular Eevee, but in Scarlet and Violet you can terrestrialize your Pokemon, which kind of gives it like a new Terra type. So this is a flying Terra type Eevee, and I'm pretty sure you just type in a code. Like I think they're going to give us a code soon, and then you could just type it into your Switch and you receive the flying Terra type Eevee. So this honestly could be a hint at a flying type Eevee. And this year we have the new Prismatic Evolutions set, which is totally based around Eevee and Eeveelutions, and it's huge. Like this set, if you don't know, which I'm sure every single one of you do know, but this set is so popular, literally to the point where Pokemon cards are sold out everywhere 24/7. Like, I have not even seen a Pokemon card in stores pretty much since the set came out, and I really would love to buy this set, but I can't because it doesn't exist anywhere. It's sold out, and the hit rate is like so low, and people are like addicted to buying it. And some of these Eeveelution cards go for some crazy money, so Eeveelutions are extremely popular. Gamefreak knows that we want some more Eeveelutions, and I think Gamefreak is going to give us some new Eeveelutions eventually. So there was a leak or something like that where we were actually supposed to get a flying type Eeveelution, I think for Pokemon Sun and Moon, but the reason why it was scrapped was because it actually looked way too similar to a fan-created Eeveelution, which is kind of a crazy reason to not give us an Eeveelution, because if they wanted to give us that flying type Eeveelution and it was too similar to what a fan-created Eeveelution looked like, there are so many different routes they could have gone with figuring this out. They could have just made a new design. They could have found that guy that made the one that's too similar before the Pokemon Company or Game Freak made it and just said, hey, we'll pay you X amount of money and we can use your design. So here are a couple of pictures of what it could have looked like. I think it was probably going to be like a light blue or like a white-ish color with obviously wings if it's a flying type Eeveelution, which is pretty interesting. I think a flying type Eeveelution would be so cool, and a dragon type as well, but I think I would like a flying type. You know, we haven't had a new Eeveelution since 2013. I'm pretty sure that's when X and Y came out, so it's been 12 years. We have had a brand new Eeveelution, which is insane to think. There is also a picture online that I can't find. I'm sorry guys, I need to be better at like saving these pictures when I see them, but basically it was of a poster for Pokemon Day 2025 and it had like I think all the Eeveelutions on it, and they were on an air balloon, right? And the air balloon had different colors, and I'm assuming, and I'm sure, and I'm pretty sure like everyone else was assuming this too, like in the comments, and you know, this was online somewhere, and I've been researching it and I can't find it anywhere, so I don't know why I can't find it. But anyways, every single color, I think, was referring to a different type of Eeveelution. So like black or whatever would be, you know, Umbreon, and red or like orange would be Flareon, right? And there was a white color, which wasn't Glaceon because there was like a very light blue, kind of like an ice color on that air balloon, and there was a separate color that was white. So everyone's like, wait, what is the white? Is this a flying type Eeveelution? That would align up pretty well in my opinion, and I really hope so, because I think a flying type Eeveelution would be so cool. This is also the year of the Eevee, which I didn't even know was a thing. I never even heard of this up until like 20 minutes ago when I was doing research for this video and looking things up online. So this year's obviously very heavily Eevee inspired, right? And I think we have 8 Eeveelutions, right? So there's obviously Eevee, there's Vaporeon, Umbreon, Espeon, Sylveon, Flareon, Leafeon, Glaceon, and Jolteon. Maybe the next one won't end with Eon, but I'm sure it will. So since this is the year of the Eevee, and we had Prismatic Evolutions, which is a huge set, and I'm pretty sure that they announced that they're going to be doing a massive reprint of Prismatic Evolutions, which I hope is true, and I can't wait because I really want to get even just a pack, you know what I mean? Like, I don't even want an ETB. I would just even want one pack. So they're seeing the success in how many people love the Eeveelutions. So I would not put it past them to give us an announcement or something revolving a new Eeveelution or a hint or a teaser on Pokemon Day 2025. So I'm going to be making a whole in-depth video about like my predictions for what we're going to see on Pokemon Day 2025. I think I'm going to wait like another week or so, just a little bit closer till the actual date of the Pokemon Day 2025. If you don't know the date, it's February 27th. So it's coming up pretty soon. It's, I think, less than 2 weeks away from the time I'm making this video, which is insane. I swear this year has been flying. I can't believe it's already mid-February. It's insane. But anyways, I would think that they're going to probably give us a big trailer for Legends ZA. Like, I definitely think Legends ZA is probably going to be the main point here for this Pokemon Day. Obviously, they're going to do a bunch of other random little announcements, but I feel like Legends ZA can't be the only big announcement. I feel like it's possible that they could announce something regarding Generation 10. There's also a game that they're working on behind the scenes. That's a mainline game, and it's not related to Generation 10 or Pokemon Legends ZA. They could announce a new Eeveelution for that game maybe, or maybe Generation 10 is going to bring us a brand new Eeveelution. Some say it could be Legends ZA. I feel like it's probably unlikely that Legends ZA would give us a brand new Eeveelution, only because it's not like a new generation game. Typically, the Pokemon, like new generations like Gen 10, Gen 9, Gen 8, whatever, they sell better than, different games. Legends ZA is still a mainline game. Like the Legends series, those are still mainline Pokemon games, but I don't think that they would give us a new Eeveelution in this game, especially since this game is taking place in Lumio City, and Generation 10 had leaks of it having some sort of like floating island aspect, so maybe, a flying type Eevee would be perfect for that. You could fly from island to island, and, I think that would probably make more sense for an Eeveelution to be announced, or a new Eeveelution to be announced, rather than Legends ZA, even though Sylveon was, like, featured in the Legends ZA trailer. Like, Sylveon definitely, like, they wanted us to see Sylveon. I think that could just be paying homage to how X and Y, gave us fairy types, and the new Eeveelution, which was Sylveon. X and Y introduced a lot of new things. Like, I feel like it's low-key slept on how many new things X and Y brought to the Pokemon franchise and universe. It is kind of crazy. I made a whole video about it, so I'm not going to really get too in depth about it here, but I think a new Eeveelution is inevitably going to happen soon. I feel like most likely it's Generation 10, but I could be surprised. Legends ZA could give us a new Eeveelution. It definitely would. It definitely is in the realm of possibility. I just feel like Generation 10 is the more likely possibility of a new Eeveelution since it's Generation 10. That's a pretty big number, right? Generation 10 is huge. Like, that's the 10th generation of Pokemon. It would probably be the 30th anniversary of Pokemon too, the same year that Gen 10 comes out, so it's a big year, and I think a new Eeveelution would be perfect because Eeveelutions are massive, and a lot of people are collecting Eeveelutions like as the face of their collection rather than like Pikachu or Charizards now, which I think is really cool that there's a new Pokemon, kind of out there that's kind of rising up to be one of the new faces of Pokemon, because Charizard has always been the face, Pikachu has always been the face, right? Like, Pikachu and Charizard are probably the most popular Pokemon out there, but now with the Eeveelutions, it's really awesome that all the Eeveelutions are really rising up in popularity to become kind of a new mascot. Like, I would say Eevee has always been somewhat of a mascot for Pokemon. Like, I'm not saying Eevee has never been loved or cared about. I'm just saying, like, recently it's been to the point where it's like bigger than Charizard and Pikachu and stuff. So let me know what you guys think, and if you're a real one watching this far in the video, comment down below blueberry pie, just so I know you're watching this far in the video, and let me know your thoughts. Do you think we're going to get a brand new Eeveelution for Generation 10, Legends ZA, or that undercover, I guess I'll call it, Pokemon game that no one really knows what exactly it is? Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, turn on the post notifications if you haven't already, so you don't miss a brand new upload, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.